Hi guys, welcome everyone to this session on financial reporting. So my name is Satyarth Dwivedi and I'll be your faculty for ACCA FR. Hi guys, can I quickly have your hi, hello, yes in the chat box? Hello guys. Am I audible everyone? Can you hear me? Everyone, am I audible? Hello, hi guys. So good to have all of you. So my name is Satyarth Dwivedi. I'm an ACCA member. It's been more than 4 years. So I've been an ACCA member for that time. And I've been teaching from the past 10 years. More than 10 years, it's been 12 years now. And I've had all India rank holders, world rank holders at multiple subjects. So I hope you guys will not let me down. Let's have a very quick introduction. I've given you my introduction. My name is Satyarth Prakash Dwivedi. So can I have a quick introduction from you guys? And then we'll introduce the subject to you, which is FR. Today we'll just keep it very light. Yes. Can I have quick introduction? So you can write in the chat box your name and where are you from. Your name and where you are from. Hi Rupesh. And if you know me already, is there anyone who knows me already? You are from Maharashtra. Okay. Ramsha Rafiq, New Delhi. Vanshika Mittal. Hi. Hi Arzu. Ansh, Delhi. Saral, Delhi. Sania from Delhi. Sania is from Arzu is from Faridabad. Okay. Manvi and from New Delhi. So none of you are my students, ex-students. Vartika from Noida. Very good. My best friend from the past more than I think 13, 14 years is Vartika from Noida only. Vanshika from Delhi. Bareilly. Okay, Bareilly, very nice. Yeah. UP se bhi ho. Anushka Vandana Agarwal from Palwal. Very close to where I stay. I am in Greater Noida. Harsh from Delhi. Harsh from Hyderabad. Bhavya from New Delhi. Bhavya, you are basically from New Delhi? Khushi from Punjab. Where in Punjab, beta? Vardhan from Jaipur. Vansh Singhania. Sumit from Haryana. Where in Haryana? Currently in London. Okay, Sumit Sadana is currently in London. Manvit, Mangalore. Khushi, where in Punjab? And Sumit, where in Haryana? Sumit is Rador near Yamunanagar. Okay. Kapurthala. That's very nice. Bhavya from Bhopal. Okay. Yes, Bhavya, because yeah. Jashanpreet Singh from Mohali, Punjab. Very good. So Jaipur, Haryana, Punjab, Kolkata. Kemon acho, Kunal. I have a very close story from Kolkata. Jugal Ratan Ghaira from Maharashtra. Where in Maharashtra, beta? Mumbai. Fine. Kunal. Very close story. And the story was so close that I still have a tattoo. It was so close. Yeah. One of the things you do while you are young. Now I'm obviously married. with a kid, but those are the times you are willing to do anything. So how did you guys get into ACCA? And I mean, like, how has been your journey? Did you come from knowledge level, or you've been at other levels, or you've taken exemptions and come to ACCA? How many of you took exemptions and came? First paper is FR. Just I want to know that how many have their first paper as FR? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost everyone. Okay, I asked you the wrong question. Is there anyone whose first paper is not FR? Yes, Anushka. You've given FM, right? FM is fine. You given FM, but FM is a very easy paper. Yesterday, Rupesh has given FM, and now you've joined only. Very good, yeah, very good. Very good dedication. Fifth paper is FR from 3, after 3 from knowledge level, and wow, this is good. Vardhan. It was tough. FM paper was tough. It means the checking will be very good. Exam of FR. What will okay? We'll talk about that separately. Based on BBA, 3 exemptions. My law classes are also very detailed. So if anyone has law, they can take my class also. Okay. And how many of you are from BCom Delhi University? Completed BCom Delhi University. I know Vishal sir is taking, but I used to take it, and I used to take it long back. BCom from DU. BCom DU. BHU. Wow. Banaras. I'm from Lucknow, so I know BHU very well. DU. Very good. Very good. I'll see. But even Vishal sir's law is very good. So don't worry. His law is equally good. Mine was more detailed, much more detailed. You don't need so much of detail. And I took very long back, so I don't know if things have changed also. So I'll have to, again take that class. And Vishal sir class is the latest one. So you can rely on that. Sir, how will be our FR class schedule? So I am your friend, philosopher, and guide. Whatever you want, our schedule will be like that. I'll share one schedule with you. So I'll share the schedule with you. Okay. So BCom from Allahabad University. Very good, yeah. Allahabad, Banaras. Thumbs up. Allahabad, Banaras, DU, PU, all universities, Indian, thumbs up. Very good. Even Allahabad University has an exemption now. So very good, yeah, very good. And the special thumbs up to the ones from UP, because I'll tell you what, UP is actually the state where people don't look at ACCA the way they look at in other states. So if you've been in, say, South, or if you've been in, say, North, like places like Chandigarh, places like Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida. So, but if you look at interiors of UP, people don't look at ACCA like that. They're very skeptic towards ACCA, not knowing that ACCA can really propel their careers to a new path. ACCA is very powerful. I'll tell you how it changed my career and my journey. Uttarakhand, wow, even Uttarakhand, hats off here. So it's very difficult to, come to this level and study. So I'll tell you what happened with me. Can you see the screen? Can you guys see the screen? Yes or no? Very good. So I'll tell you how ACCA can change your life. Before ACCA, I used to teach and work also. But I'll divide my life. If I divide my life into pre and post ACCA, and it is the same year also as pre and post COVID. So I've been into the industry for 15 years. And I was doing my CA 2008, was with PwC. I qualified CPT first attempt. 2012, I qualified Inter first attempt, which is IPCC first attempt. And then final took a lot of time. Then I switched to ACCA. But do you know the amount of money and respect, just talking about money, that I made pre-ACCA compared to post-ACCA? You'll be surprised. Just imagine what will be the gap. Any guesses? Okay, Sania. So ACCA could be your key. But do you know, not 100%. By 2024, so just 4 years into my ACCA, I'm making 20x the money. Can you believe that? So if I was making 20,000 per month, now you can calculate. It's a beautiful course. It's a beautiful course. It has lot of scope. Like ACCA is something that can really, make a difference between why I choose you and why I choose someone else. So definitely, if you are one of those looking for a break where you can do something meaningful in life, you've come to the right place. But you need to be very, two things you have to be. And do you think this journey was without failures? Do you think this 2008 to 24 journey could be without failures? I failed a lot. I have failed like anything. At everything in my life, I failed. Not just exams. Failed in exams, relationships, then money, business, failed in that as well. Then I failed in friendships, everything. And then later on, I did make something out of myself, right? So just need to be in this journey for all of you, right? It's not going to be a smooth sail, right? Do you guys know what is an ECG machine? Do you guys know what is an ECG machine? Electrocardiogram, which tells your heartbeat rate. So how does it work? It works like this. Yes. Yes. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. It's never flat. The moment it is flat, what does it mean? Yes. You're dead. Over. Right? Manvi, are you connected with me anyways on LinkedIn? Harsh, I'm not dead. Is anyone connected to me on LinkedIn? None of you? Okay. I was joking, Harsh. I know you are not talking about. So basically, this is the ECG line. If it becomes flat, means it shows death. If it's moving up or down, if life is throwing you up and down, it means it keeps on moving, right? Yes. So next time, for a very long time, if you don't have a challenge, can you guys see my screen first of all? Yes. Can you guys see my screen? All of you. Okay. So if you guys don't have a challenge for a very long time, then start thinking that that I'm doing something wrong. If for a very long time you don't have a challenge, if you have a challenge and you have something that you want to overcome, then for a very long time, if there is no challenge, then you are in a place called comfort zone. Okay. If you are not being challenged, so how many times have you failed? Recently, people told me that we failed at FR. You failed at a very good thing. Now you know how to rise. Now you know what not to do. Okay. Yes. Bolo. Yes. You have to keep going, keep practicing till you get that. You have to keep going, right? And if you are not getting any challenge, if you're not getting a kick, for example, if you are in a room, suppose you are in a room where people are discussing something, right? And you are the smartest person in that room. If you are in a room and people are discussing something, you are the smartest person in that room. What does that mean? Yes, tell me. If you're the smartest person in that room, what do you need to do? Bolo. Yes. If you're the smartest person in a room, there's a room full of people, and you're the smartest person in that room. What do you need to do? Yes. Right. Harsh. Harsh Lean. Very nice name. Yes, you're in the wrong room then. You need to change where you are. Change your room. Yes, go to another room. Okay, don't be the smartest person in that room because this is your comfort zone, and comfort zones are not the place where people grow, things grow, right? So if you've learned a skill, do it for some time, and then then there's time to grow and there's time to move on, and life will give you the chance to move on, and you should move on. If you're a fast learner, life will give you faster chances. Okay? Yes? ठीक है? Right? So if you failed, consider yourself very lucky, because I've seen people who've never failed, and then very later in life, when they fail, they don't know what to do because they've never faced failure. They don't know how to come up from it. I'll tell you one thing which you will not believe. I've had all India ranks. This you can believe. PM, ATX. I've had like consistently, I've had high scores. FR, AA, PM, tax, etc. And you know what? I've been thrown out of batches saying that you don't know how to teach. I've been thrown out of batches with the condition, with the reason that I don't know how to teach. And when that happened with me, I promised myself that I'll get so many ranks. I'll get so many all India ranks as my students, and I'll build a huge profile that the person who did this to me starts to look very small, because it's not about him, it's about myself. That if I don't know how to teach, then I should learn how to teach, and I should learn to play the game better than them. So a lot of surprises will be thrown at you, but you should be very comfortable taking those surprises. Be comfortable taking that hit. If you're not comfortable taking a hit, and yet you should smile, okay, well played, but I'll see you in the field next time, and I'll show you how it's played better. That has to be your attitude, right? Okay. So with that, we'll move on to the exam pattern of financial reporting. So you guys know, as you can see from the words, that it's a reporting paper. It's not an accounting paper. Okay, please. It's a reporting paper. It's not an accounting paper. So please take it like that. Don't expect this to be an accounting paper. And when I say reporting, who are you reporting to? When you're preparing financial statements, who are you reporting to? Yes. Either I'm not getting your chats or what. Intended users. Right. So you're reporting to the users of financial statements. Okay. So basically, you're reporting to the users of the financial statement. And when you're reporting something to someone, your report should be in a way that is understandable by that person, comparable, understandable, right? He can compare it with other entities, he can compare it with previous years, and he's able to understand it, right? Yes or no? Provided he has the prudent financial knowledge. Okay. Right. Now, when you look at this paper, it's a computer-based exam. Do you guys know what is a computer-based exam? Bolo. You guys know what is a computer-based exam? Is what is a computer-based exam? Basically, no pen and paper. Right. There is no pen and paper. Have you guys ever? Is there anyone who has never given a computer-based exam? How many of you have not never given a computer-based exam? Vansh, Shivangi, Anushka, Kunal. So, guys, it's a simulation-based exam. Not simulation-based, but it's a completely different type of exam where I'll tell you how it comes. And moving on, we'll also practice a question. So don't worry about that. So basically, what happens is there are three sections in this exam. One is A, other is B, and the third is C. Now you'll ask me that, sir, in these three sections, what all is there? So I'll take you to A and B. So part A, section A has 15 objective type questions. It's got 15 objective type questions. Okay? And that will be into 2 marks each. So how many marks does it make for section A? Yes. So it makes 30 marks. Okay. Section B. Now, section B is a very interesting thing. It's got 3 10 marks cases. 3 into 10 marks cases, where for each case, you will be asked 5 objective questions. 5 objective question for each case, and for each question, how many marks? 2 marks. Yes. So how many marks does it become? 5 into 2, 10 into 3. Again, 30. Right? Right. Section C. Now, section C is very different. There will be 2 constructed response question, which means it's a subjective type question. Sir, what is a subjective type question? 2 into 20 mark constructed response question. So this makes it how many marks? 40 marks. Total of 100 marks. So this will be typically, this part will be either from consolidation or from finance. See, the easiest marks you can get in this entire FR paper is financial ratios. Typically, very easy. If you can do it, easy 20 marks you can take. Okay. So this is your financial reporting paper in a nutshell. Okay. Now, sir, what all are we going to study in the financial accounting paper? So let me take. Do you want to copy this? Yes. Do you want to copy this? Copied. Okay. So we can go move on to the other part, which is the syllabus. Just give me a minute and I'll share the syllabus part with you. Let me just share the syllabus with you. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes, can you all see my screen? Everybody. You'll have to be little bit patient with me because I'll keep flipping the screens, splitting the screens, and doing it with you. So all this, let's move on straight away to the syllabus part. Right. So your syllabus starts from here. First of all, you'll have to do the conceptual and regulatory framework. Right. Number 2 is accounting for transaction and financial statements. Again, this is the core area, right? So you'll have to study tangible non-current assets, intangible assets, impairment of assets. So you'll have to do impairment of assets, inventories, agriculture, financial instruments, leasing, provisions and events after the reporting date. After the reporting date. Then taxation, which is current tax and deferred tax. You'll also have to do the current tax and deferred tax. Right. Then you'll have to do reporting financial performance, revenue, government grants, again, very important, foreign currency transaction. So this is part B. Part A is the regulatory framework. Part B is the specific transactions. Okay. Part C is analysis and interpretation of single entities and groups. So what are limitation of financial statements, calculation of ratios, trends to address users and stakeholders needs, all of that. Limitations of interpretation techniques, limitation of interpretation techniques, NPO and public sector entities. You're going to do about that. What is VFM? What are the 3 E's? 3 E's, VFM, that all we are going to do. Then we'll come to preparation of single entity financial statements. And then Consolidated financial statement. Very, very important. One of the most important topics, right? Now, apart from this, one of the most important topics, apart from consolidation for an FR exam, is financial instruments over here. Can you see this one? So consolidation, very important. Financial instruments, very important. Leasing, again, very important. These are pet, bread and butter areas. So the syllabus is very less, but the depth is there. So you can be asked from anywhere and you should be ready to be able to answer the question. Okay. Consolidation, very, very important. Nobody can leave this and say that I'm going to pass. You have to study consolidation. Is that clear? Bolo. So framework is the easy part. Non-current asset, again, very easy. Intangible asset, very easy. Impairment, again, a bit of complication, but you'll sail through. Inventories, agriculture, very simple, just like tangible non-current asset. Leasing, with IFRS 16 coming, a bit of lazy accounting has changed. Lesser accounting is still the way it used to be, but I think you've done nothing as far as leases are concerned. So it's a new, fresh area for you, so you can always capitalize. Provisions and events, simple. Taxation, yes, could look difficult, but it is very, very simple. I'll explain you in a way that it looks very easy for you. Okay. Right. Yes. Yes, guys. बोलो भाई. Hanji, are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to tell you? Anyone who has an issue, anything that you want to ask, please ask me. Yes. Please tell me anything that comes to your mind as far as this is concerned. Yes, we will only focus on the ACCA and more so on the ACCA study hub. So we'll best to pair with FR. FM is good. FR FM is good. How to cover all topics? I'll cover all the topics and I'll still give you 1 month for practice. So don't worry. So March, April to May. I'll give you May, almost half of May to practice. Passing, no. Ansh is difficult to clear FR without giving it. No, it's not like that. I'll clear everything from basics. So don't worry. Today we'll do basics only. Yes, MCQs generally won't come from ratios, but can come. Cannot predict it. We don't do paper prediction. FR is mostly theoretical, practical questions. But there is theory as well, so you need to understand. Consolidation, please do it on Excel. Everything that we'll do will be on Excel. Nothing will be not on Excel. Please. Okay. Everything that we do from tomorrow onwards will be on Excel. Yes, you can plan FM with FR. Absolutely, you can plan FM with FR. Okay. Double A plus FR, yes, it's a good combination, but double A's pass rate is very less. So generally people appear for FR for the first. FR and taxation are the go-to papers because pass rates are good. If you have tax exempt, then go for FAFM, FRFM, or you can go for double A also. If you feel that you have that inside you to give it your best shot, then please by all means go ahead. Yes, we'll do a lot of practice. We'll not move without practice. And I'll give you time to do it in the class, outside the class. I'll not run with the course. That's not my style. I could have straight away started with conceptual framework, but I'm taking one whole class to make you to get a feel of what is FR. I know most of you might think that, sir, you're going slow. But guys, it's not about those who already know or who already know how to study. It's about those who don't know, right? People who are average, people like me. I've been a very average guy. So people like me, please, please bear with me. I'm doing it for the average guy like me who suffered. I don't want anyone to suffer. That's why I go very slow. See, if you can do 1 hour morning, 1 hour evening, more than sufficient. So 2 hours, if you have lack of time, 1 hour. Minimum 1 hour you have to give. If you do that for 3 months, you'll be sorted. Okay. चलिए ठीक है. Let's do one thing. Mandate to have a laptop in FR subject. A laptop or PC. It is mandatory to have laptop or PC for your ACCA only. Achha, passing marks are 50. You have to score minimum 50 marks. Pass percentage is more than 50%. If you are working, it depends on how much time you have at hand. Depends on how much time you have in hand. FRFM is possible. It is doable. The FM is very small. And both have a good pass rate. I told you, consolidation, ratio analysis, interpretation, then financial instruments, leases. So all of these topics score very good marks. Working students should at least, without thinking that we are not able to give 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, try and sit for half an hour. Start your study. Even with the classes, I never take 3 hour long classes in the beginning. Always take 1 hour, 2 hour class, so that you have the habit of sitting. Once you have the habit of sitting, then you can increase your sitting. So working students, try sitting for half an hour. Go with a frame of mind that I need to do at least one question, one topic. If you are going for revision, one topic revision. You're going for a question, one question. Working students have a good chance because they will be already doing things on Excel. So their Excel will not be slow. But for those who are not working, you have to buckle up. You have to do the Excel practice. We'll be doing all questions in Excel, nothing in hand. We'll be doing everything in Excel. Okay. Yes. चलिए. ठीक है. Let's do one thing. Let's take 10-15 minutes break, come back, and then sit for another one and a half hours. Okay? चलेगा? चलेगा? Yes. Financial. What will be FR? What is he asking? Contribution in your career, if you pass FR, you'll have good grasp of the how financial statements are prepared, better than your peers. I'll complete it in 2 months. 2.5 months will complete. Okay. So let's be back in 10-15 minutes. Right? So if required, we'll have the weekday class. If not, then not needed. Okay. If we are required to have the weekday class, then we'll have the weekday class. I'll tell you, and that will not be now, that will be at the end. Okay. So no issues. Anji Bacha Pati, what is the average age of this class? To top this subject, I told you, I think you have to be consistent. See, it's a very underrated thing. Consistency is very underrated. If you can consistently do something for a very long time, you can consist. So I'll tell you an instance from my life. Just give me a minute. Right. Okay. I'll tell you an instance from my life. So I entered 28. No, I started at 29. So don't worry. I'm at 33. Life goes like this. I'll tell you. Wait. Life doesn't go like a straight line. Life is not like this. Life is like this. Okay. Nobody's life. See, if you are looking at a linear life, probably a straight line would be fine. But there's going to be downs and there's going to be ups. Okay. So don't worry. I'll tell you an incident. So I used to be a very avid gym goer, but even now I have joined, but I'm not able to go. So at gym, my trainer would ask me that why don't you put your 100% every day, like doing 1-2 hours of gym and then this and that. So I asked him one question. There are two people, A and B. A puts in 100%, does everything right for 2 months. B, what B does is gives only 50 to 60% for 2 years. Who would you think will have a better looking physique and more healthy body? Yes. Answer is B. Why? Because he's consistent. And when you do something consistently over a very long period of time, the results will start. He has high chance of, he's got high chance of failure, injury. But here there is no injury because it's only 50 to 60%. But he's doing it long enough. So for 3 months, For 3 months. I don't say that you study 8 hours a day. No. For 3 months, study 1 hour a day. If you can do this, you can pass any exam in this world while you are working. Just 1 hour a day. But that should be a focused 1 hour. But consistently. Point is that it should be consistent. Okay. Yes. Very good. Now coming to the FR part. Also, your FR, we are going to have 3-hour classes on weekend. Not today, but probably next weekend or next today or tomorrow. It's going to be a 3-hour class. Slowly we'll build to those 3 hours, and then we'll consistently do 3 hours every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Promise to come here every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Is that a promise? If you can do that, trust me, there's no paper in this world that is difficult for you. There is no paper in this world that is difficult for you. If you can do this 3 hours consistently. So the key is not to be very brilliant. The key is to be consistent. I'll tell you one more example of being consistent. Do you know which is the costliest share in the world? If you're working as well, I would say choose one exam. If you're working, do one exam. I'll tell you which is the costliest share in the world. Berkshire Hathaway. Bang on. Do you know for 32 long years, what is the compounded annual growth rate it has given? Any guesses? Yes. Any guesses? For 32 years, Berkshire has given very consistently. Berkshire has very consistently given 22% CAGR. People will meet you, they'll say we are doing forex trading, and they'll tell you that we'll give you 5% return per month. What is the annual return? 60%. Which one do you think is better, 60% or 22% CAGR? Yes, which one is better? But this person will give you for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 1 year, he'll give you 60%. Do you know what is the rate at which bank gives you money? A personal loan. Yes. Do you know the rate at which banks give you personal loan? Around 14%. Yes, Rupesh, you're right. So are they stupid? Are banks stupid not going for 60%? No, sir. This high return can be achieved for 1 year, 2 years. but not for a very consistent amount of time. Let me show you what no, it is this person is destined to dupe you because the world's costliest share is Berkshire Hathaway. It has grown at 22% annually. If you are going at 15 to 16% annually, trust me, you'll be a very wealthy man. By the time you retire, you'll be a very wealthy man. Okay. Let me show it to you. Can you see my calculator screen? Yes or no? Yes. So if I take 1 lakh and I compound it at only 15%, 0.15 raised to the power for 5 years, I will double my the wealth I have. In 5 years, at 15%, your wealth will double. Got it? Yes or no? Yes. Don't need very high returns. You need consistently average returns. If I compound this amount for 10 years at 15%, compound this amount for 10 years, I have 4 times the money in 10 years. 4 times the money from 1 lakh. So I have 4 lakh. And if I compound the same amount for 15 years, I have 8 times the money. And if I do it for 20 years, I have got 16 times the money. So can you see a pattern? What is the pattern? From 4 to 8, it's taken only 5 years. Yes, if I do for 15, it'll be 8. But another 5 years, it becomes 16 lakh. And now the magic will start. In 25 years, you know how much your 1 lakh would become? 32 lakhs. So your money has grown 32 times. Just compounding us at 15%. Would you still put your money in an asset that gives you 60%? Forex trader giving you 50%. Yes? Yes or no? In life also, you don't need very high returns. You need consistently good returns. Just like Berkshire Hathaway. Right? Do you understand? In everything, you just study for 1 hour. Apart from these classes, give it 1 hour every day. 3 months. It is going to change your life. You know, I read a lot of books. Do you know how am I able to read a lot of books? I consistently work for 12 to 15 hours every day. And still I manage to read a few books. Do you know what do I do? I read for 5 minutes. Try and read for 5 minutes every day. So just 5 minutes every day. And then you'll see that the number of books that you've read over the year is drastic and you're a completely different person. Because for a writer to write at that book, it's taken him 20 years to write one book. So his 20-year experience you are gaining in some hours. And you'll be a much better man. Okay. Yes. Coming to accounting. I think we've talked about everything. apart from account. Now, I'll tell you very basic accounting, right? There are now the any accounting moves from journal entry. So we'll learn how to pass a journal entry today because it's important. I know some of you know, sir, how to do that. How to if you know how to understand a journal entry, you'll understand accounting very well. And then accounting will not look very complex to you. So there are three types of accounts. One is a real account. One is a personal account. And third is a nominal accounts. Okay. These are the three type of account. Okay. Now, what are real account? Anything that you can see, touch, feel, assets, cash, all of that is real account. What is a personal account? Belonging to people, debtor, creditor. So real account, the two real things. Personal account, two people. Normal account, other than real and personal. Okay. So there are three golden rules. Do you guys remember golden rules? How many of you remember and how many of you say that, sir, we remember nothing? Yes. Tell me the golden rule for real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Cool? Yes, sir. Yes. So now, on the basis of this, tell me entry, journal entry for sale, purchase, discount, sale, purchase, and intangible asset purchase. Tangible asset sale. Along with these, first listen to the whole question. This is another issue. You guys don't listen to the entire thing. Please. So you will have to, along with the entry, You'll also have to tax due and paid. You will also have to tell me which account is real, which is personal, and which is nominal. Please, everyone, do it and send it across to me. 6 entries from everyone. I want 6 entries from each one of you. Not like this. You'll have to plot all the entries in one message and send it to me along with which account is being real, personal, or nominal. Again, Anushka, on one single message, all entries plotted. Do it in your Word and paste it over here. Please, let's follow my commands. Because my time, yeah, Sumit, this all the classes will be provided in the recorded mode. So don't worry if you miss the class, then you can attend the class on the recorded mode. Come to the class sometime and then we can ask the doubts. So I want you to go from very basic. That's why I've told you to make journal entries. This is the basic thing that you have to do. And then from here, all the accounting stems. Please, let's see who answers first. Cash account. Again, you guys are not following the protocol. What is the protocol? Welcome, beta. How much time do you need for this? Yes. First entry, Vardhan. First entry is fine. Purchase to creditor. Good. Purchase to discount to creditors. Okay. Debtors discount to sales. Very well. Intangible asset account debit to vendor account. Very good. Bank to tangible asset. Bank account debit. Please. Okay, this is asset sold. Okay. Fine. Tax due to bank. You can check your entries from here. I've checked 1%. So you can check your entries from here. Three answers till now. Out of 34 people, only less than 10% answers. Come on, out with your answers. It's already in front of you. 35 people. Kunal, Abdul, Akhilesh, Ansh, Anuradha, Anushka, Rika, Arzu, Ashwini, Bhavya, Bhumi, Ekta, Harsh Agarwal, Harshleen Kaur, Jashanpreet Singh, Jugal, Khushi, Manvi, Rupesh. Yes, out with your answers, guys. Sir, answer de do. Guys, please. Guys, where are your answers? Chaliye. Moving on to moving on to something about the accounting framework. So basically, accounting framework is something accounting framework you guys are not giving answer, so I'll move on. Otherwise, I'll wait for your answers. Jashanpreet, answers are right. Bank to sales or debtor to sales, both are fine. But there is one problem with all your answers. Do you know what? I told you should personal account, nominal account, nominal account, personal account, nominal, nominal, personal account, debtors, personal account, nominal account, nominal account. Intangible asset, yes. Real account, personal account. Bank account, real account, real account. Tax due, nominal account to real account. Okay. I asked you to give all of this, right? But nobody gave me these answers. Anyways, please listen to the question very carefully. Okay. Few of you have given the answer, that too only partial. Okay. Now, when I talk about accounting framework, it talks of two things, which I call as FRI. Which I call as FRI. What is FRI? FRI stands for relevant information and faithful representation. Now, sir, when I talk about faithful representation, it means that books should present the transactions in substance rather than legal form. For example, I'll give you an example of this and then we'll move to relevant information. Your account book should present the transactions in substance rather than legal form. Yes, sir. Now, what is the issue with this? The issue is, issue क्या है? Issue ये है कि there is an example of sale and lease back. Have you heard of sale and lease back? Ever heard of sale and lease back? Yes. Have you ever heard of sale and lease back? No, sir. So there is a company called Boeing. Have you heard of Boeing? Yes. You heard of Boeing? And there is a company called Indigo. Okay. What Indigo does is it buys airplanes from Boeing. There is another company called SK Leasing Services. This is basically an NBFC. Indigo sells these airplanes to SK Leasing, but this transaction is only on paper. SK Leasing pays this money to Indigo, which Indigo pays back to Boeing, say $20 million. Everything is fine till now? Yes or no? But this transfer of the asset does not happen. Indigo continues to operate the aircraft because now SK Leasing, what it has done is it has leased the aircrafts to Indigo. It has leased the aircraft to Indigo. And Indigo instead pays them lease rentals. Pays them lease rentals. And these lease rentals are equal to the present value of all the lease rentals is equal to the value of the aircraft. Fine. Now tell me, in legal terms, in legal effect, this is a sale and lease back transaction. But in substance, what is it? Yes. What is it? In substance, what is this transaction? You are this close, Sanya. You're very close. This is a loan transaction. So substance of this transaction is loan, and as per faithful representation, we have to show this as a loan on the balance sheet and not a lease. Okay. This is the, but there are obviously there are conditions attached to it, which we'll see when we're doing lease. But in substance, if this is a loan transaction, it must be shown as a loan transaction. Because what's happening is SK Leasing is giving a loan of 20 million and Indigo is paying installments. Indigo is taking a loan and paid to Boeing. Indigo is retaining the right of use here over here of the aircrafts. Aircrafts never go to leasing. What will NBFC do of aircrafts? Right? You understand? Yes. So this is showing it as a loan is faithful representation of this entire transaction. Because I am working with Vodafone, we have lot of leases, and every day we are coming across with leases. SK Leasing, see what is the job of NBFC? To give out as many loans. Which better company can you have as it better than Indigo to take your loan? Okay. Obviously, these lead lender, they include the interest. They include interest. If it's giving 20 million, it's going to take 20 million plus only. It's going to take more than 20 million. Okay. So this is a loan transaction. So it says that you have to be faithful representation. Second is relevant information. Relevant information is timely, not old, comparable, accurate, reliable. So timely, not old, comparable, accurate, reliable, right? So you have to give relevant information. Okay. So these are the two pillars on which the entire accounting framework is standing. Do you understand? So whatever we have done today, do you guys understand that? I have not gone into the notes or books or anything today, because today I just wanted to talk to you guys. Today I just wanted to, get you a feel of how FR works and how FA used to work and how different these both things are. I can give you more example. Chalo, let's do one more thing. Do you know what is the difference between accrued income and trade receivable. And this thing I had to explain for 1 hour to a separate person. Yes. What is it? What is accrued income? What is trade receivable? See, in accounting terms, both accounting will be similar. If you look at balance sheet, there'll be no difference. But again, in substance, both are different. Tell me why. Chalo, even trade receivable is not received. But why do you differentiate it from accrued income? Yes, even trade receivable are not received. How is it different from accrued income? No, accrued income is not future income. No, it's not over credit. If you've raised an invoice, it is your trade receivable. But you've just done the work. You have not raised an invoice. It is your accrued income. This is the basic difference between the two. But are they treated similarly? Yes, they are. But there is a basic difference between them. Understood? Yes or no? You already raised the invoice, it becomes your trade receivable. Not raise the invoice, it is your accrued income. For example, interest. Interest is accrued, then received. Debtor is trade receivable and then received. So there is accrued interest and then there is trade receivable. Okay. Especially in telecom companies or software companies. Because the billing, if you look at software companies, the billing is not simple. Billing is on over a point of time, not at a point in time. So if you look at software companies, billing is, but income keeps accruing. Maybe I've not billed you, but my income will keep on accruing. Once I bill you, then my trade receivable, I'll transfer it from accrued income to trade receivable. Got it? Yes. Receivable will increase your revenue. Accrued income will also increase your revenue. But it's just that you don't have an invoice for that. It's accrued to you, but you've not raised an invoice for that. So it's not a receivable yet. It's just accrued. Okay. Chale. On that note, I'll end this class today. I'm keeping it short so that you guys, I mean, obviously the first class should be as easy as possible. You want to come back together tomorrow. Otherwise, you will not want to come back together. We'll just take it full on first day. It's like the same thing. 50% for 2 years, person will come back. 100% for 2 months, person will not come back. Right? Yes? Yes or no? Okay, I'll share these with you. I'll share the class notes with you. So don't worry. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Namaskar. Thank you. Of course. Trade receivable will be always higher than accrued income. Yes. Maybe, maybe not. What if the trade receivable is not, there is a discount you are giving, then it will not be higher. Okay. Chal. Bye. Thank you so much, guys. Yes. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, Anushka. Thanks, Jugal. Bye, guys. Thank you, Harshleen. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Manvi, thank you. Thank you, Akhilesh. Thank you, Ansh and Saral. Same time, yes, 3 to 6. I left you early today, but tomorrow, none of that is going to happen.